Hi, this is Mrs. Blaisdell. We are doing activity 45 today, iPhone games, which allows us to create what is called a clustered column chart. It's also in most places called a bar graph. So those two things are basically the same thing. It's going to look like the image that is on page 107. And here's how we get started. So after you do 1 through 6 on page 105, then you're going to create a column chart by selecting A3 through B13. So let's select those. And then we're going to insert, and we're going to go over to our charts, and we're going to choose the one that looks like a bar chart or a column chart. And the very first one at the top there, we want to choose the first one and click on that. Okay, so we kind of get already the look that we want. It needs a little tweaking, but other than that, we have a bar chart that shows the frequency of iPhone games downloaded. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, it says to set the chart for series and columns. That's already done, so we don't need to do step C. We need to put in the title name and label the axes, the X and Y axes on the chart, and hopefully you've learned a little bit of that in science or math. But anyway, the basic idea is to, it'll also say that we want to put a legend to the right down here. So we're going to do that all very quickly. We're going to go up to the quick layout, and we're going to find the one where the legend is to the right, the axes are on there, and there's a title part. So it's actually exactly what we need. We're going to click on that. Okay, and the title isn't what they want, but we can change it. So we're going to click on it and call it instead Most Popular iPhone Games Downloaded. Okay, I think that P needs to be capitalized. All right, so we've got that, and then you'll see axis title and axis title down here. If we click on this one, we want to call it game, because that's what it is. It's the game. So unfortunately, there we go. Game, and over here we want to type frequency. And if you just select it and start typing, you'll see that it comes up here. Fruit Ninja is not what we want, but frequency is, so we can type it up there. When we hit enter, it'll show up on the axis title down here. Okay, so once we get all of that stuff in, now we want to make sure that the legend is displayed to the right, which it is, that there are no data labels. Data labels would be on the bars themselves telling us exactly what the numbers are. We don't have those, so we don't have to get rid of any. It now asks us to save the chart to a new sheet, and we've done that before. We click on Move Chart, we click New Sheet, and it would like the sheet to be named iPhone Chart. Excuse me. Okay, so we want to click OK. And then once it's over to its own page, we want to have some fun with color. So we're going to format the chart area, which is over on the right now. The chart is selected, and we can do a fill color, solid fill, and it would like that color to be turquoise, which maybe it is. Nope, there we go. Okay, we got turquoise in there. Now it wants us to change the background color of the plot area to yellow. The plot area is the area of the graph. So like the frequency would not be part of the plot area. So if I click right in here, there it is. Okay, it's going to select a square inside the graph, and we can then use that fill again, solid fill, and it would like that one to be yellow. All right. Great. Next thing it would like is the bars to be purple. So if we click on the bars, it'll select all of them, hopefully. And if not, keep clicking. And then we want to go to our can of paint here, color, and we're going to choose the purple. Okay, so we've got those colors all set up. It would also like us to have the title and the axes titles be 12 and bolded, 12 point. So we select the title and we can go to our home tab where we can do things just like we would in Word. So we're going to select 12 and bold, and we're going to select the axis, 12 and bold. And over here, we're going to select this axis, 12 and bold. Okay. So, oh, did I get bold? I keep clicking. Okay. So anyway, that's what we want to do with those. The next thing that we want to do is to change the alignment of the game titles. So if we click on the game titles, it'll come up Format Axis over here. And when we do that, we can go to this Size and Properties one. It's the third one over. It sort of looks like a cross in a box. If you click on that, you can then change the text direction. And so we're going to click on where it says horizontal, and there's a little drop down there, and we want to rotate to 90 degrees. Okay. If for some in the book it's a little different, if you want to make it could be either way here. We can do the 270 and it will flip it around. Okay, so it's up to you how you want to do that. I will take it either way. And then we want to change the major unit of the frequency numbers to 2 million. So we need to click on that axis, and we need to go to another part of it, which is in Axis Options, and you'll see that there is a major unit there. And to be honest, what's going to happen is if you put in 2 million, what it's going to do is it's going to basically give you the same number that it had before with the E in it, showing that there are 6 zeros. And if you change the minor to 400,000, it's going to be exactly where it was before. So this really doesn't change anything. It sort of just shows you where it is. Nothing's really going to change in your chart. Okay, then the only thing that you need to do is add headers and footers to both the chart page and to the spreadsheet, and you are done. Save it, send it to eLocker, get a great grade. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.